Hello all my fishy friends again. This is on air pumps actually, large air pumps, and troubles that we have. I've got troubles right now. I've got one of them turned off so I can do this because it's a bit noisy, but I have 57 outlets here, so I can't get just a normal one. I did run a, check the name on it, but I'm unsure on what it is. A Haley, I think it is. They're 100 litre ones. They're a HAP 100. I'll show you these in a minute. Now I've got two of them. So years ago I brought one, probably about 6-7 years ago. That lasted 2 or 3 years. That failed, so I brought a new kit, rebuilt it and bought another pump, put the new pump up there. Then a couple of years later, then that one failed, and then I put the one up there that had the rebuild kit in it, a little bit noisier than when I first got it. That lasted a while. Now I will take that phone there and I will show you that I now have two of them like this that are no good. They need rebuilding. The other one is over there in the corner. Now, they normally, if I can get and have a look, they normally sit up there. I hope you can see this alright. Now I'll see if I can zoom in for you. So you can see the outlet, the brown pipe on the side. It sucks a bit of dirt. The trouble having it in a shed, it does suck a little bit of outside dirt in. I have to clean the filter at times. I think that's what's stuffing up the diaphragms in them. But this is too big a shed to try to line. So now that's a 12 volt pump next to it. There, the one that I've got turned off. Now that's, as you see, they're linked in and I turn them off and on whichever one I need. At the moment I'm just using the 12 volt one. Now the problem with that is, it runs all off the battery bank that I have here. That, oh, good camera work there. There you go. That runs a 12 volt system. So the problem with that is, it's a great little backup. Now the only thing with that is, it's only 35 litres a minute. So I have 57 outlets. I've always run under the proviso that for every litre per minute, it's one outlet. People might say, no, that's too much or not enough, whatever. That's how I run. It's always been successful. So I'm getting a new one, and that new one is a Resun. I think that's how you pronounce it, a Resun 60, which does 70 litres per minute. So, yeah, let's just hope that's enough. Now, if you look, funnily enough, that there, now with all these outlets, that one there is working. Now, that one there is working, okay? Now, that's a long way. That one there is working. Now, I've got a few still pumping out a little bit. Now, I'm going to show you the funny thing about that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 still putting out a bit. And there's just little bits coming out of there. Now, if you want to look at the funny thing about it, is that the only pump that I have running that I thought might help a little bit. Now, it's not perfect, I know. Now, this little lad, 10 litres per minute, right? I've got the 4 just going into one, and I just whacked it in an outlet there just to help. Now I've turned off the bigger 12 volt one, And you wouldn't believe that one there is generating enough to run all the way right around. So that's near 20 feet away from it, through the loop, and still running some air pumps. So there you go. That one right there, pretty good deal. They work pretty well if you've got a smaller system where you only want to run a, I'd say that's got 4 outlets on it. You would get the 10 litres, you would get the 10 outlets out of that, no worries by the looks. So hopefully it's not going to be too long until I get this new pump. It's still going. Now, yeah, hopefully it's not going to be too long. Hopefully it's there this week. I might do another video on installing it. What I'm going to have to do here, I'm going to cut into here, and I want to put a valve there that shows me how much air pressure I've got, and then I want to put a silencer on it, and I also then want to get a like basically a dust trap. Normally you could call them water traps, some people do, but it shouldn't be any water in this system here. On mechanical stuff you tend to get a lot of water in the air systems. We do at work, so what I might do is put a trap in there, and hopefully I can trap some of that red dust and get rid of it. So they must go out through the tanks. It doesn't seem to bother any of them. So yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. Having trouble with large pumps is not good. That's why I always run the backup. I have the split there, run 2 112 volt 124 if I have to. Now before I end this video, I'll just flick the 12 volt one on. You might be able to hear it and understand. I might let you have a little look. I'll flick it on now, and hopefully it doesn't stuff the noise up too much. So that's the air pump, which all runs off the solar and that. And isn't that good? That hasn't come on. That is not very good at all. So I'm just hoping it just needs a tap, because I'll be in all sorts if that don't come on. And I've never had to tap it or anything before. Oh, I might have to find a little bit of a wood or something. And whoop! It started up, thank God for that. I'd be in all sorts. And as you see, away it goes. So it's getting a good airflow. A pretty darn good airflow really, for what it is. And that's running a lot of outlets. I count them up, I think it's about 57, could be more. But if you like content like this and have followed me before, well that's great. If not, please subscribe, share, comment, like. That really helps when you like and comment for the algorithm. I'd really appreciate that. Let's have a conversation on what air pumps you're using and how big they are for what system you got. Put a picture there, I don't mind. Alright then, this is Jeff from Goldfish and Ghost Aquariums, signing out now, and hopefully we'll see you later in the week when we get the new pump. See you later.